The things that appear to have happened to us these past few months I liken to a convulsion, which is not a very nice thing to see, particularly if it's in a small child. I witnessed my son Isaac, only a few months old, convulse on the floor, and he was rushed to hospital in Leicester. I've been a bystander, as I'm not privy to church matters, but Brian asked me at the penultimate communion meeting if I thought the prosperity gospel was being taught in the church. Not being familiar with these terms or teachings, I said I didn't think so, and possibly John has been misunderstood. As you are aware, I have kept you up to date by video, text and email with the range of things that I have been concerned over and sought to pave the way for discussion, as Brian has encouraged to do so. But due to COVID, etc., nothing has happened. I have since June 2021, and since being asked, examined the subject of prosperity gospel, having not heard of it in these terms, but now understand the terms and the doctrines. What I have seen of the prosperity gospel is clearly the fruit and effect of Arminian teaching, doctrines that are contrary to those gospel truths taught during the Reformation, and for which I have sought to steer you towards and bring to your attention to resolve those issues that I have observed amongst us. Please listen to John MacArthur, the pastor of Grace Church. I've transcribed his sermon and I read it aloud to you. He clearly expresses his concern over the prosperity gospel brought to his attention at the inauguration of President Donald Trump in 2017. I believe John MacArthur is correct in his observations. He nails the problems to the floor, and we should fully understand what he says. He's not the only one to do so, as there are some good men seeking to address these issues. This matter cannot be or should not be brushed under the carpet or ignored. The doctrinal errors underlying the prosperity gospel are opposed to the Reformation doctrines of grace, and a correct biblical understanding of these important doctrinal truths is essential to avoid the errors that we have encountered. Reformed theology is clearly set out in the First London Baptist Confession of Faith of 1646, second edition, and it's essential. Here is the link and listed below, and any church must be able to distinguish between truth and error in this current day. As a Baptist church, you should have a confession of faith, so please take a look. Please take this seriously and listen to MacArthur and take time to view the First London Confession of Faith, which I have provided for you, and see if you be in the faith or no. I will be very pleased to be of assistance to any of you in coming to terms with these serious matters.